Is your website's performance shaming your private practice? I'm Dr. Cass Spencer-Smith at Private Practice Ninja, and today I'm going to be talking about why it's really important that you have good private practice website performance. In particular, why you need an SSL certificate, and 4 tools that you can use to monitor and turbocharge the speed of your website. Do you have a private practice website? That's kind of a trick question. The answer should be yes, or I'm seeing my website developer tomorrow. It's so important to have a website because that's how patients find us. 70% of the time they make up their minds about us before they even get in touch, and they do that by searching for us online. Now, you need to have a website that physically performs well as well, and we had an inkling with our Private Practice Ninja site that it might be slowing down a bit. So we decided to do a bit of a performance check, and we called in our friends at Jammy Digital and say, what's going on here? We have an inkling that it's kind of slowing down. Now, Google is a search engine that the majority of us choose to use. Yes, you can use Bing, yes, you can use Yahoo, but let's face it, most of us tend to use Google. Google inconveniently doesn't tell us what it's hunting for, but we have an idea that out of the 200 things that it ranks pages with, that some of those factors are super important. One of them is whether or not your website has an SSL certificate, the kind of content that's on your website, the links to your website, whether or not it's website mobile friendly, and whether or not it loads fast on websites. In 2018, Google had an update that they called the speed update. So if you're missing a trick and not taking care of that stuff, even if you're producing great content, it could be that it's not being displayed by Google in a search list, because if it's not fast, if it doesn't have an SSL certificate, Google's going to punish you with its algorithm. The first thing you need to take care of is making sure that your website is mobile friendly. There's no point in increasing the speed if it isn't mobile friendly. How do you know if it really is mobile friendly? Well, Google provides us with a tool. If you go to https://search.google.com/test/mobile-friendly, you can then put in the URL of your website. Google will either give it a big fat thumbs up or a in which case you know that you probably need to rebuild your site from scratch. The next obvious question is, how fast is my website? There's a wonderful free tool called Uptrends. If you go to uptrends.com, you will find it. And you can put in the URL of your website, and it does a little scan of it, and it will tell you the load speed of your website. When you've got that figure, if it's an amazing under 5 or an even more amazing under 3, well done. If it's a big fat ugly 9 like ours was, then you need to do some work. So where's the first places you should be going looking when it comes to culprits that are slowing down your website? Image files. Chances are, like us, image files may be slowing down your site. When we started out our website, we would be putting up nice, gorgeous images on there, and we're still doing that, and images are hugely important on your website. We don't want you to not use images, it's very important. But it's the size of them that makes websites clunky. And we weren't using a tool at that point in time, and now we are, and there's a great tool that you can use called Tiny JPEG. Chances are you're using 2 kinds of image files on your website. One is a PNG file, and one is a JPEG file. We should probably be using JPEG files more these days because they tend to be smaller in size. Nevertheless, if you have a nice photo and you want it to look good, it needs to have a good resolution, yeah? Because if you take a small photo and you blow it up, it looks really horrible. The trouble is, if you're not compressing your images, they'll slow the site down. So how do you do that without losing image quality? Well, Tiny JPEG is a WordPress plugin that you can use, or if you're a bit of a nerd and you like using Photoshop, you can buy a downloadable one-time license. That means you can export files that are nicely compressed that still look fabulous. You might be wondering how they do that. It's still a bit of a mystery to me as well, but they spot clever repeating patterns, strip out the stuff that our eye can't see, and basically you're left with something that pretty much looks identical to the original image side by side. How can you change the image files on your website if they're already loaded in there? Well, the real answer should be that you take each one down one by one, compress it and put it back in its original place. If you're quite techie, you can strip down all the files, compress them and put them back up again, but you might need the help of someone like us or a web developer to do that. If you're feeling, frankly, I can't face the idea of sitting down, taking out all the files, making them smaller and putting them back up again, you can use a WordPress plugin such as Resmushit. Resmushit is the successor of Smushit, and it's better. It won't do as good a job of compressing those image files as, say, tiny JPEG will do, but it's better than nothing. So if you're feeling extra lazy, use Resmushit and give your site a bit of a squeeze. SSL certificates. What the heck's an SSL certificate? It's a secure socket layer certificate, I'll have you know. Basically, it's a kind of way of using a small bit of encryption when your website is loaded up, okay? And Google likes that because it shows it's not shabby. We should probably all have SSL certificates for our websites now. It doesn't cost much, and you can quickly get somebody to implement it for you. When we started out with our Private Practice Ninja website, it wasn't an HTTPS website, so it didn't have an SSL certificate. We put that in retrospectively, but then what happened was a bit of a problem. You might be having this problem. It's quite a common problem. In Google's eyes, what was happening is it was receiving the same copy that was starting with HTTP as another set copy that was HTTPS, and this is known as mixed content, and Google doesn't like it. Thankfully, there is a solution, and it's a WordPress plugin called Really Simple SSL Pro. What it does is, if it sees that somebody is searching for a URL and what comes up is HTTP, it goes, ooh, over here, HTTPS, and it magically redirects it. So you don't have to go in the back end and fiddle around with all that code. Text compression. The final thing we did to make our website into a lean, mean racing snake was to do some text compression. Now, there's a bit of website configuration that you can do using something called gzip. If you're a bit techie, you can manage to do this yourself. It's about altering a bit of code on your website, or you can have somebody help you, someone like us perhaps. And what it does is it very, very cleverly tells a server, when there's a block of text, make it nice and small, and when it's dished up to the person that wants to view it, it then kind of re-expands. And it works across all your site, and it gives it a really big squeeze and puts it on a nice diet, and you will see your site speed massively increase with it. So my final challenge is to ask you, how fast is the speed of your website? Do you have an SSL certificate, and do you need to get tough on those image files? If you need help or a little bit of guidance about where to go for help, get in touch. We're at Private Practice Ninja, and we'll see you next time.